Mr. Ed here on a very, very early July 3rd, 2025. And today we get to do a really fun thing. We are going to be processing our first batch of honey supers that we brought in the other day. And it's always exciting for me each year to do this process. One, because I never know just how much honey I'm going to get from it, but two, because it's just so fun to use the machines that I use to process the equipment. And I've been keeping bees since 1978. So the machines that I've used over the years have have changed a lot, and so now at this point they make the process of harvesting our honey so much easier, and now even now I've even changed that process. Whereas before I would go out and gather all of our honey supers at one time, now I work in smaller batches. Usually before we would get our whole lot of honey supers and bring them in, and that would be anywhere from 80 to 120 boxes, and now I just do small lots of 30 boxes at a time. It makes the job less tedious, and it doesn't even feel like a job when you're only running 30 boxes. It just goes so fast. So I've got a lot of help coming over this morning. In fact, there may be members from our bee club in Abita. They may be showing up. I don't know for certain, but I know we'll have 4 guys here this morning. We'll have Good Time Charlie, because he's always here operating the extractor. Robert O'Hare, one of my members of my channel. Novice John, a monk here at the Abbey, and myself. And then I don't know else who's going to be joining us. But it's early. I've got pretty much everything set up, and we'll get inside of the honey house and I'll show you everything that's going on. By the grace of God, today we're gonna get I don't know how much honey. I think it's going to be around somewhere between 80 and 100 gallons, maybe more. Who knows? We'll see. But by the grace of God, we will see. Let's get inside. Oh yeah, that sound is the sound of our dehumidifiers running. Been running since we put the honey in here. We're gonna pull these things, get a little quieter in here. All right. So here's our setup. Let me first show you. These are the 30 supers that we have pulled, and they vary in the amount of honey on them. Let's see if I can pull some frames. Not there. Not without a tool. I should just have a tool, but I can't hold the camera. And there you go, that one. Damn, I can't loose. This is just, well, this was kind of heavy because I can't. There you go. Well, there you go. That's not a bad frame. But they don't all look like this, trust me. They don't. Let's see what the other side looks like. Yeah, that's it. So this is what I think they're typically going to look like this. But regardless of what they look like, we'll be running all 300 of these frames today. And here is the setup that we're going to be using. The first machine that they're going to be going through is our Dakota Gunnis Uncapping machine. And through experience, I found that it's best to jack up the end of the machine, because that really facilitates the flow of the honey down this tray. and then into our uncapping tank right here. And the uncapper, it's a chain uncapper, and these are the guards that are on it. The conveyor belt right there, it really does push carry the frames through the machine very, very quickly. So this is what the interior of it looks like. There's a column of chains. It's 3 rows of chains on the top and another column of row of chains on the bottom. And what happens is our frame of honey passes from this side of the machine through the line of chains and then onto this side. And as it's passing through, as the frame is passing through and the chains are whirling around, it actually scrapes off the cappings of the wax. And here is what it looks like as the chains are spinning. Oops, wrong one. That's our conveyor. So that's what it looks like. And then the frames are just passing from this side to this side and uncapping. And as they come out of the uncapper, then the frames are going to be set inside of our uncapping tank right here. And this tank will hold 50 frames right here. As the uncapping tank is filled up, then we transfer all the frames from the uncapping tank into our extractor. The extractor is a 48 frame extractor, so a run of 50 frames will fill this up, and that's why we use 30 boxes, increments of 5, because that way we'll do 6 runs. That's all we're going to be running today, is 6 runs. And when the honey comes out of the extractor, it goes through a pump underneath it, an auger pump right here, and that auger pump will then pump the honey into our drums. I forgot to mention, the honey that's drained out into this tank will then be using the load pump. It'll be pumped into a drum right here. So it's a really simple process. 4 people is really all I really need to do a small run like this. 2 at each end of the machine, and then once the uncapping tank is loaded up, and then we start moving frames over to the extractor, we start the whole process up again. So as the extractor is running, we're already processing our next batch. So by the time the extractor is finished running, we unload it and then load it right up again and start the process, so all over again. So that's in a nutshell how it works, and then you'll see in just a short period of time that process in motion. It'll be a drum roll. Good job.
Uh-oh, he's got an apparatus in his hand and trying to figure out how to use it.
So our drum is now full. So I've got
It's full of what?
well, a lot of wax, but a lot of honey as well. But our tank still has a lot of honey in it that I'm going to pump into this next drum. Since this one's full, we got to start another one.
Oh, I see what we're doing here. You got to plug up the hole.
Yeah, we don't want the honey running out.
Like we've never done that before.
Charlie, don't give away our mistakes.
Well, it made for a good video.
Yeah, but it's very sad to see honey on the ground. This is the full. Well, it's 30 gallons, but we can't say it's 30 gallons.
Well, it's full of product, wax and honey.
Now it's about time to take the boxes outside.
Mr. Ed's trying to open the big door right now. And we've got all these empty boxes that we're going to be moving out on the back porch. And the bees are going to clean those frames up for us. And we have a crew that's going to be pushing boxes out here in just a second, as soon as Mr. Ed figures out how to open the door. He's working on it. He's working on it. Be patient. Be patient. Here it comes. Uh-oh, we have a malfunction. There is a problem. Huh, he finally got it. And there he is. And here they come. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't stand right there because there's bees right behind
you. All right, what's going to happen, Mr. Ed?
We're going to check back in about 10 minutes and I'll show you.
All right.
Now before we close up the video, let me show you what we got for today. Let's see, so our honey is about right here. It's probably, I'd say that's 8, 9 gallons in there still. And then this is a 30-gallon drum. Now it's not going to be 30 gallons of honey. We're probably going to have a 5 or 6 inch layer of wax on top of this one. This one, probably 50 gallons in this one. So let's say 25 in the white one, 50 in the blue one, and let's just say 5 in here. So that's 80 gallons, right? Yeah, that's 80 gallons plus what's in the drum right here and whatever is left in our tank. My guess was pretty close, 80, 85, 90 gallons of honey for today with 300 frames. All right, let's go see the bees outside. Charlie, what do you think about this?
Well, I think these girls are hungry.
Yeah, they and also that there's nothing out there for them to eat, huh?
That's it. The nectar flow is over with, so we got the girls cleaning up this, and they're going to take it to the hives.
That's right. We'll still get some more honey out of them, huh?
Oh yeah.
Well, 85 gallons, 80, 85 gallons. Not a bad day, huh?
With 30, yeah, 30 boxes. That's not bad. No, we did good.
Yeah, a little bit. I would have liked a little bit more, but
hey,
I'm happy with that. We still got to do this at least 3, if not 4 more times. So, you know, if we get 90 gallons per haul, that's 360 gallons.
Hey, that'd be a good day.
That's what I'm shooting
That is
for.
good. Yeah.
All right, Charlie.
All right, well, that's all we've got.
Yeah, that's all we got. So what are we gonna say?
Thanks for watching.
There it is. Keep on watching.
We'll be making more.
God bless, Mr. Ed.
And good time, Charlie.
We're out of here
Until
until
the next video.
And thanks to all them volunteers coming over here from the Bee Club to help out. They really made the job a lot easier.
A lot easier. How long did it take us?
Oh yeah, it only took 2 hours.
2 hours.
Just like a cutout,
Can
Charlie.
you believe that? Oh no, cutouts are longer. 2 hours.